Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're at Zandvoort. We're about 4 or 5 races into the season. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do about 4 or 5 races and then do a recording on each one. So you guys see a couple of races during each season. So you can see how the progress is going. And I'll do the talking during the race, but let's get straight into it for now. As we go 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start to play compared to the McLaren. And we go straight, cut across and down the inside. And we think about going down the inside and even gone down the inside of Gasly there. It's a good move. And now we're behind Perez and Bottas. It's a great start. It's a really good start for us. Now we're going to try to go round the outside of Perez. It's a good move. And Bottas too, maybe, if we're ambitious. No, that's okay. We'll stick behind the Mercedes. That's okay. And that's a really good start from us. If we can keep with the Mercedes, that'd be great, to be honest. Because the pace these top guys have got, literally... Usually I can maybe pick off a Red Bull, but all of them are up there. So I'm already defending from Perez. You can see the others are pulling away at the end of the lap. But as we come here, we actually see Bottas get on the power, and he's a bit squirmish. That gives us a bit of hope. He's already lost a lot of time to Hamilton ahead, and this gives us a chance here. And we use our overtake. We put Rich Mix on, and we're going to have a go at him. Let's see how much we can gain here. Verstappen fastest lap. He's at the front of the pack. And we're gaining and we're gaining. Oh, and he locks up. Bottas locks up. And we're going to go round the outside. Can we stick it? He spits skirmish on the power again. And we've made the move on Bottas. Unbelievable stuff here. He locked up and he's got skirmish on the throttle again. Unbelievable stuff. We're ahead of a Mercedes because of those mistakes. Great start for us. And now on to lap 2. Verstappen fastest lap. We can see Hamilton going into the distance already. The rest of this race is definitely going to be defending, as we see the top pack already pulling away from us effortlessly. Bottas right behind us now. We're going to have to try defend the rest of this race and somehow keep our position. It's going to be tough, but we are going to try it. The end of lap 3 now as well. Bottas goes for a move down the inside. We go for the switchback, and we've kept it round the outside, but can we keep it again like we did when we overtook him? Not quite, because that curb is very, very aggressive. And you definitely don't want to be on that curb if you're racing on this track, because it loses you a lot of time. We even go a bit wide down to that curb because we're desperately trying to keep with him. And we'll do whatever it takes to overtake this Mercedes. I think we're a bit far back. I don't think we should go for a move here. But we've gone for the dive bomb of the century. Wow! And we've gone very wide. He comes back literally to the inside of us. We made a lot of contact, banging wheels, and we kept the position somehow. That was very naughty from us. We've done the biggest dive bomb I could ever see. And we kept the position. Now we skip a couple of laps ahead. We're under pressure from Perez. So Perez has actually done an overtake on Bottas. Now we're going to have to defend from the Force India. I say Force India, it's actually Racing Point now, sorry. Hard name to remember when Force India's been in your head for a while. As we're riding that curb, you shouldn't really be on the curb. It slows you down a lot, but I've been messing up my runs through that turn quite a lot. But to be honest, we've been using our ARS quite well, just saving it for the straight when we need it. And he hasn't really been able to get close to us, Bottas and Perez. They haven't really been able to get close to us. And we're nearly halfway through the race, and we're holding our own in this race, defending well. They can't really get close to us when they need to. I say probably sector 2 is our weak point, to be honest. So we're doing quite well. And now you can see we pulled quite a big gap to Perez, the biggest gap we've had so far, almost a second, if not a second. So we decided to go into the pits, try and make the most of the gap we have, to try to keep our lead over these guys. If we can work with a second and try keep ahead of them. So because I know that they've got the pace over us, so if we pit onto these fresh tyres, hopefully we can try and keep our advantage and extend it if we can. Stay on that DRS so and pull away. So we decide to go into the pits. It's a good stop from the team. Come out, no traffic. Let's just try putting some good laps until they pit, I guess. And there's yellow flags on lap 9 here. Lance Stroll's out of the session. Is that going to be a safety car? It's very bad if it is. There isn't a safety car, it's just yellow flags. Luckily for us, because they haven't pitted yet. And on to lap 10, I think this is where they're going to pit. So lap 10, nearly onto 11. As we cross the line, it will be 11. Let's see where they come out. into the braking zone. Bottas is right there. As we go around the corner, we're ahead of Bottas. That is exactly what we needed. We've done exactly what we wanted to do. We stayed ahead, almost a second gap there. It is a second gap, sorry. And onto lap 12 now, still ahead, keeping our own against him. He has gained a little bit, I think 3/10, but on the straight he's just got no chance. We're just using all our ERS and fuel on the straights, and they've got no chance. And onto lap 16, we're still ahead, actually. We're keeping the gap, and there's nothing they can really do to pressurise us. It's still a second. I mean, we've got the pace on this second stint, that's for sure. Not really under pressure too much, but obviously their tyres are like 3 laps older, because I always like going for the undercut. But we'll go wide into that corner, definitely miss our braking zone a little bit there. That's going to give them the opportunity to close up a little bit, going into the straight. If you guys haven't noticed yet as well, we got a new paint job. Definitely a couple different sponsors as well. Definitely not the same old colours as last time. We've definitely mixed it up with a black, gold, white type vibe. I quite like it. Also, before, as you know, we were like pink and white. We had like the Pacifico sponsor as well, but now we've changed it up. But on the last lap, Bottas is going to have a dive down round the outside, actually, not the inside. He's gone round the outside. We've covered it up easily, and that's going to secure our place in the race. 6th place with this car. I mean, we're trying to get our car up the grid, but we just can't improve it. We're only above Williams at the moment. I'm getting this result. I'm winning against Mercedes, and we're going to skip onto the podium. Verstappen holding off the 2 Ferraris, surprisingly. I mean, Red Bull haven't been too good this season, but it's definitely a standout moment for them. Also, you can see we went from 11th to 6th in that race. That's really good for the team. As you look at the driver standings, we're in 6th as well, so that actually represents what we are in the standings right now. Hamilton pulling away the championship a little bit. Mercedes ahead as well in the championship. Renault in 4th. Believe it or not, they've actually had a really good season so far. They're definitely up there with the other teams. You guys haven't seen it today because they've just had a one-off race where they've done quite bad, but they've definitely been up there. Their car's really good right now. I think they've even got a race win under their belt, I think, somewhere. Or they've definitely got podiums anyway. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Keep updated because I'm going to post every 4 or 5 races to keep you guys updated. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.